All right, man. Welcome to the 290 Mo podcast. I appreciate you, brother's time. If you could, introduce yourself for my viewers and listeners.
I go by Only1Oochie, Instagram, Twitter, Real Fly Guy Ace. I just dropped a project, Just Juice with DJ Holiday.
Your boy Chroof Hurts, formerly known as Hurt Beezy. Instagram Chroof Hurts. That's pretty much all I use a lot of nowadays. I got TikTok, but I mess with a little bit. The last project I just dropped was I'm Up. Just redropped it, remastered it, doing all that, and got some good music coming on the way.
Oh, yeah, for real.
Okay. So before we get to the music, man, I don't know if y'all familiar with my work, man, but I like to provide a platform that when people that's interested in y'all, you know what I'm saying, we y'all blow, because that's what come with work, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
You achieve your goals when you work toward them.
Exactly.
So when that time come, I like to have a platform, and even for your fans that you got right now, I like to have a platform for they can come and get to know y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Feel that.
I fuck with dude from the stream, you know what I'm saying? He on more shit, I don't see what's to him, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Type shit. So
Yeah.
if you brothers don't mind, man, I just like to start from the top. So where y'all from, where y'all grow up, man? We can go however y'all. You know what I'm saying?
I grew up like half, a little bit of Chicago, and then I got like half my 7th, 8th grade. I grew up in did in the burbs, little burbs like Joliet, Plainfield area, and shit. That's where I really met bro.
Yeah, I stayed. It's funny we over here, but it's like I stayed down the street on 15, 18. I still remember the address that always come to me, but 15, 18 Waller. That's where I grew up at. You know what I'm saying? For the first 13, 14 years of my life, 12 maybe. I can't remember right now, but then the next. A matter of fact, it was first 12 years. But anyway, second 2 years between 8th grade and freshman year, I went to Plainfield. Moved out there. That's where, like you said, met bro at. Then I went to Oak Park High School. You know what I'm saying? So I've really been in the area pretty much my whole life. Been here and there though. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I've been doing, moving and shit. Where I come from.
But before we get to y'all meeting, man, I want to know about your experience at Oak Park Real Forest, man. I feel like if I would have went to Oak Park Real Forest, it would have been buzz.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like when you look back at it, you realize like, damn, I was in that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Sure it is.
I was in that bitch. Like, and then on top of that, like I was a hooper, so it's like, being a hooper and being good, a lot come with that. So it's like, then like I hooped with Iman Shumpert because he came out from one of the same year. So it's like we had a lot of, people following us at the time. So it was a fun time. You already know about the girls.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's probably what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
You already know, like, it was a whole bunch. You know what I'm saying?
Especially coming from, this side, you know what I'm saying, and then going over there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've been like, I probably would have tried to just pray on everybody. At that time in my life, while I was there in my life, I probably just been straight.
Yeah, but see, like me not growing up in Oak Park too, it was like my relationships was different with people over there. You know what I'm saying? So, but I made a few friends, and messed with a few girls here and there. But it was fun. Actually, I like at the time, like I was really. Should I go out? I'm almost saying too much. You know what I'm saying?
Don't say too much. Don't say too much, but you can say anything you want.
I was just moving, bro. I was moving. You feel me? I was moving.
Yeah. That's why I knew I'd have been moving I had all type of lanes through that bitch. I already knew that. That's why I always ask, you know what I'm saying? Because it's so close, you know what I'm saying? But it's so different in reality.
Yeah,
like,
for sure. For sure.
Not like Austin is literally a line.
On my
You know what
life.
I'm saying? A line from comfortability, from walking down the street on this side, from walking down the street on that side. A line separates that.
I lived on the line when I was in Oak Park.
That's insane to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
From safety to service to all type of things. The line change, you know what I'm saying? You got from a gas station from this side on, you know what I'm saying, you 2-3 miles, you know what I'm saying? From this side, it's not even a half a mile. It's 2-3 gas stations, you know what I'm saying? Just
Real.
It's just
It's
crazy
crazy
just
how it
how
be
the
like that.
Austin Green Line station look compared to the
On
Central
life.
Green Line station. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? One block though, man.
Yep.
So let's talk about, you know what I'm saying, you brothers come together. Y'all said like you brothers come together. How did y'all come together? What was going on at y'all lives at that point, you know what I'm saying, upon coming together?
Really, school.
Yep.
We met at school. What was Droughting Point? I think yeah, Droughting
Good
Point.
point.
That was like the little middle school out there. Like, I wasn't familiar with like different elementary schools, then
Yeah.
middle school, junior, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All that shit. I wasn't used to that. You know what I'm saying? So I moved out there and I was like, okay, uh, that's where we met. And then I went, like I said, I went freshman year uh, to South, Plainfield South. And then I came back over here. And it's like when we was kicking it, like, we kicked it in the summer and all that stuff, but it was like at the time, like that was bro, but we wasn't overly,
Locked
like
in.
that tight. You feel me?
Yeah.
We wasn't that tight at the time, but we was cool, And
Mm-hmm.
I say once we went to college and we got up and we seen we was really on the same shit, like musically, like that's when we was really locked in, and it went from there.
Yeah. Like I remember, what was it? Like 7th, 8th grade, it was only like 3 or 4 people like in our circle. Not circle, but just in the rapping.
Right.
And like your name and my name was two of the main people. Like, yeah, they called them freestyle. So it kept going. And then even freshman year to see we went to same college, then like, man, you going here? I'm going here too. And linked up, we got tight. That's what we did our first song too. When we got
Right.
real. That's when we got a little serious.
And if the fact they put us, I was living right above under you.
Yeah,
You feel me?
yeah,
Like, it's
yeah.
like,
Right when I
damn,
moved
like,
on campus, he
that's
was already
crazy.
there, and that's you right above. Yeah.
Yeah, so we was,
That shit is
and that's when
crazy.
we really locked in. You feel me? And
Yeah.
went from there.
Okay. So you mentioned, you know what I'm saying, y'all name was ringing bells, you know what I'm saying, individually before y'all met, you know what I'm saying, as far as being MCs, you know what I'm saying. What type was y'all recording music? Was it just lunchroom freestyling? Was it just neighborhood freestyles? What was y'all music careers at that point?
I feel like his lunchroom, and then he was always really used to do the beats and shit on the
Yeah,
table.
I used to
Remember,
make
heavy.
the
He used
beats.
to be crazy
Even
with it.
to be honest, I give credit to my sister, like a little to a certain extent, with like how she really got me into the programs. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that's how I learned how to mess with beats. Because I think the first time I actually made a beat was in like sophomore year, but I ain't realized I was really making the beat. I'm thinking I'm just putting these little loops together just because it's there. But reality is like, that's the beginning of you making beats right there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like that's really what we was doing, or what I was doing, I should say. And I play with the Magic's programs, the crack programs. That, it was different little crack programs too that I messed with. Uh, yeah, and that's pretty much how what I was doing at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What about you? What was your music career up at that point? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? What was you doing to make people recognize you as an MC?
Really just freestyle. Like everybody just come up to me, hey, you spit a quick rap. I just spit something real quick and shit. I was cool making one to beats on the table a little bit, but that was more him and shit. Anything really, I make something funny, whatever anybody like to hear. Just putting it out.
Okay. What was your subject matter like? Like you mentioned, you know what I'm saying, doing what people like, but what did you like to do? What was your type of what was
Me,
you listening to? What was you trying to emulate? You know what I'm saying? If you were emulating anything.
I was really on like the like like that Pac, that real message, like just real world stuff that was going on. Cause like I feel like at the time our schools would portray like a different meaning. Like, nah, I ain't grow up like this. This is just two different things. So I be trying to tell like, nah, this is how we projecting ourselves, not how y'all want us to move. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to just do whatever I feel. Like the. And I was really on that, for the ladies type shit, because everybody was filling out. All the girls was like, oh, yeah, you got to look curly hair back in the day. So I was like, yeah, do that. It was cool.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna add to that. Like with me, I wasn't like, it was a point where somebody told me like they want to hear that real shit. You feel? Because at first, you think you making music, you just doing whatever just sound good. You feel me? Just to get started. I think I was probably like 15 or something. Somebody was like, "You ain't saying nothing real," or like I forgot how they said it. I'm just saying that. How I can remember it.
That's hard.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's kind of like
That's
love.
harsh.
It was like since then, like I was started being real. It got to a point where I was probably being too real. I didn't know how to word it right. You feel me? But it's like, yeah, like I started like, and that's why that's why I had to change my name too, cause it's like I done got to a point where I'm like, yeah, like it's hard for me not to be who I am, not to not to just tell you the truth unless I know you don't want the truth. You know what I'm saying? Cause truth hurts. You feel me? Like I always, like everybody always call me hurt. You feel me? Like it always just, I guess that shit just work out. You feel me? Like truth hurts. Like it got meaning to it. Yeah.
So y'all had to have a hell of an evolution, man. Cause up to this point, I'm hearing freestyling and I'm hearing beating on tables. How do you go from freestyling and beating on tables to in the studio or just to the point, you know what I'm saying? I know you mentioned, you know what I'm saying, messing with the programs and stuff like that, but when did you guys call yourself taking it, you know what I'm saying, semi-serious or like, Joe, we got to start putting this shit on wax or working toward that, you know what I'm saying, or make this a team type deal?
Yeah. He was always on it. Like he never really put it down. Like he was the first to get Pro Tools and all of that, and had one of the guys, Mo, trying to learn how to do the program. And like I did it for fun for a while, because it's like that was always like a form of like a release, you feel me, or just to get some off your back. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I tried, like the times I tried to stop doing music, it was like I can't put it down, like. So it's like, why, instead of just trying to put it down and being worried about what people saying, I was just like, you know what, I'm finna go ahead and put my all into it, give it this last effort, this last strong effort, you know what I'm saying, before, you know what I'm saying, but even then, I'm still musically minded, because this is like in the last few years, I would say, first to answer your question, I would say I started taking it serious like 3-4 years ago, and it was like, I got to a point where I wanted to improve myself even more, and I started getting back into the Pro Tools, and then it got to a point where I'm like, man, I've been messing with these tools for so long and mixing different beats. I'm like, yo, low key, I could make a beat. Like it ain't like I ain't did it before. So I started making beats, getting more in tune with it, and I'm just like, yeah, like I could do it. You feel me? And I just did it, all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like, it's like, shit, he got me started, and we both got each other. We was just like yin and yang, because I think freshman year of college, like, he's like, man, get on this track. And I got on it, and like, shit was trash. I would never let nobody listen to it now. But it's like just him putting me on, because he was real serious. I think you was moving with Myth and them, remember? You was,
I was trying to. I was trying
moving.
to. I can't say I was.
And that got me serious though. Like just seeing you move, like, oh shit, bro, really serious. Then to put me on the track, and it's like he opened me up, and then I just kept moving, getting a little buzz, and I always kept him in like, man, come on, get on this. I'm sending him everything, like whatever. Like if you feeling it, come on.
Yeah.
Okay. So what all did that amount to? You know what I'm saying? Did it amount to, like what was the goal at that point? So. What's the goal now? Once we together, we linked up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's the mission?
Yeah.
Overall?
Now that we together, we really pushing to try to, like, first off, we want to try to make a difference. That's our number one goal, is to try to make a difference, bring the real music back. You know what I'm saying, and trying to keep that positive mission going. You know what I'm saying, versus keeping the negative energy going. That's the shit that always blow, the negative stuff, or something that might not be. Just a positive image to, your people, you know what I'm saying? And it's like a lot of, we already know hip hop influence, you know what I'm saying? So it's like our mission is to, help influence the good back, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, that happen. You feel me? That's what's the goal.
Yeah. I feel like, we always pride ourselves being different. Like, like most of the rap, come from our city is drill. We ain't never tried to, stay in that lane. We just really spit what come to our head and just real life shit too, like that. Them real life, stuff that's going on in the world with our city, other cities. We just always try to incorporate that in us, cause like we just try to spread that peace and bring that real back, like you said.
Yeah, obviously, and then obviously we got other goals too, like trying to get into video games, sync licenses, and all that stuff. To actually make some pretty decent money. Want to start promoing to radios. Pay for the promo. Like especially these days, you can't. You gotta pay certain shit to a certain extent to actually do something, make some real moves. And I ain't saying pay for no fake views now, but I'm saying like actual organic shit. You feel me? Like all that. So yeah, that's what we on too.
Okay. I want to get into what you just touched on before we get into that, so I don't lose my train of thought real quick. And I think I just lost it. As soon as I said I was gonna. Oh yeah, here you go. So we are in Chicago.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all are around the corner from me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Why not? You know what I'm saying? Y'all got the license to go the drill route, to talk about what y'all see every day, to talk about where y'all live. Why not do that? Why what went on in y'all life, or what is it about y'all that be like, we want to change the world, you know what I'm saying? We want to be different. We want to make an impact. We know that the kids listen to rap, so we want to be conscious of what we saying. So what is it about that? Is it y'all got kids? What changed about that?
I always felt like music, like it was more fun back then. Now it's like I think it's everybody trying to be too gangster, and I never like. I feel like everybody ain't gangster. Like
a lot of people not being themselves.
Yeah, a lot of people ain't being themselves. So that's what we try to stay like. Everybody can't move like a big time coke dealer, big time ball player, whatever. Everybody gotta some people got normal lives. Yeah, stay in your lane, and so we always just pride ourselves on being different. Like we always said, like nah, we ain't gonna go that route. Like, cause I remember even some shows we'd do like. We had everybody doing drill, and then we come up. They'll feel a few songs, but it was like I could tell people was like, "Oh, we ain't really with this a little bit, but we get it. You can't please everybody, so that's why we trying to stay different and keep pushing."
Yeah,
And that individuality, you know what I'm saying, especially from my non-expert opinion, but for what I like to hear, you know what I'm saying. I love hearing something that's different, you know what I'm saying? Even though I might not like it, you know what I'm saying?
That's how I am.
I like to hear different shit. If I turn on something, you hear it sound exactly like my man's, you know what I'm saying? Like you sound exactly like Herbo or Keith or Dirt.
Exactly.
I'm gonna play the next song.
exactly. Don't catch your
As
attention.
soon as I hear something, I'm like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Especially if it's hot, you know what I'm saying? Everything ain't hot, but if it, you know what I'm saying, that individuality, man, you gotta keep that, man, especially in this day and age, man.
We be feeling like we that new outcast.
So, you kind of talked on self promoting and having to invest in yourself, man.
Yeah.
And that's definitely true, man. If you, especially if you ain't investing in yourself, you can't expect nobody else to invest in you. In no shape, form, fact. You can't expect nobody to invest in liking your shit, sharing your shit, buying your shit.
Especially in this day and age.
So where did you get that mind state from? Like, did you like study it, or somebody put you on game? Was it trial and error? Where did you learn that?
It's just, a bit everything, just experience, like just seeing how things move and what work out, what don't. Like, I remember we was doing promoing on IG when the IG first promo first came out, like, for a while to push certain things, and it was like, oh, like this actually do work, and it's like even now, like with YouTube promotion, like that's one of the things, bro, got more knowledge on. But it's like even just trying to figure out the algorithms, even though like some of them things is like I don't feel like dealing with it, but it's like the reality of the situation is you got to deal with it. So like I guess I can say I got that mindset once I really knew what I wanted to do, because at the end of the day, you hear all these different businesses, no matter what it is, no matter what outlet you in, whether it's the industry, not music, like not saying music, like just entertainment industry or just any industry, the fall is if it is marketing. If it don't work out, you hear it's the marketing because they didn't market it to the right people or this or that.
Or if it did decent, they ain't make their money back from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying, marketing type
Exactly.
shit.
If you did the wrong, yeah, exactly. If you placed your money in the wrong spaces and or didn't put it at all out, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, the marketing is like the biggest key in winning everything. You know what I'm saying? That's why nowadays people make a fool of themselves, a lot of times just to get people attention because they know that's gonna catch people attention. And whether you like it or not, good publicity or bad publicity is publicity. That's promotion. You know what I'm saying? And if people tune in, like, look at this clown Speed. Like, I can't stand him, but this man got on just by being a goofy. That's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? But obviously he knew something too. Like, he ain't that crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he moving a certain way to get his what you call them endorsements and or whatever he getting. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
So, Oochie, man, do you get into the analytics of everything, or do you let Chroof handle it, or
A little bit, just like, with like the YouTube, I've been getting in that to lately because I be heavy on it like you. I be trying to stay on it and just stay looking at videos, stay learning, and I be learning like this is the wave because I told him I was like, man, once I start dropping shorts, I'm like, man, YouTube the wave, like. You really get to see your fan base. Like, I done dropped on every platform. I done had hella retweets, views, and all that, but nothing like YouTube. Like, you even see that they be really passionate about your music. Like, I told them one time I dropped a freestyle, and I had somebody that was like, trash. And you got two people coming like, where your freestyle at? I ain't see you do that. Keep going, bro. Like, keep pushing. Like, they'll really fuck with you and support you. So I'm like, oh yeah, this what I'm gonna start pushing on right here.
So I definitely seen that, especially on YouTube. So you have like, I be like, Joe, my biggest supporters people I never met. Like,
it's exactly
like that.
People I never. I'm looking at comments from 2 years ago on beats that I personally feel like a trash. I'm like, bro, this is a great production, man.
Exactly.
Keep going,
Yeah.
walk the pop.
They see that, they see it in you.
Yeah, sure. As long as somebody like that shit, you know what I'm saying. That's you gotta stay motivated, man.
For sure.
Now, Chroof, man. You mentioned like the organic views, you know what I'm saying? This all, you know what I'm saying? This is one thing that I kind of learned once I got in this media space, you know what I'm saying? And you paying for views regardless. You know what I'm saying?
In a sense,
it's organic or it's the fake
to
one,
a certain
you
extent,
know what I'm saying?
yeah, you're right.
These promotions on these platforms,
You
you
right.
gotta take advantage of all that shit.
Yeah.
Facebook is
you're right though.
paying for views,
Yeah,
but they
you right.
organically put them on people's timelines for
Yeah.
them to see. You know what I'm saying? On
Yeah.
Facebook,
Exactly.
you can put $5 on a video.
Yep.
Put $5 on a video. If you're not willing to invest $5 in yourself, you
Right.
give up. Whatever you're doing, just give up and just work your job for the rest of your life. Sure. So you definitely got to be willing to pay for them views, man. Pay for them views.
I done did all of them. I done been like, I told them back in the day, I was like, man, I trial and error, like you said. You gotta see what work and what don't.
I be telling recording artists all the time. I be like, Joe, you know, you can put your video on World Star, right? $1,000.
Yeah, we didn't.
You got faith in your song. You willing to invest that $1,000?
Yeah,
you know what I'm
we
saying?
did the World Star.
Is
We
that the
definitely
one?
did the World Star.
Sure. So it's like,
Yeah.
man, it's investing in yourself, man. That's all it is, man. 'Cause even the biggest artists invest in themselves. The biggest artists,
got to.
when they shit on
Everybody,
World Star, you think they do that shit for free? Sure. It's the same thing. When they was putting their first videos on World Star, you think they was doing that shit for free?
They was
Boss.
paying.
That shit was in a budget. Hey, we got this project. We're gonna put $10K in it. We're gonna put $5K in. We're gonna put
Exactly.
$2,500 in it. But you gotta have that mindset, Joe.
Yeah.
You gotta have that mindset, man. So, let's talk about the current state of what's going on right now, man. If somebody was to check y'all out right now, what we gonna see? What we gonna hear? You know what I'm saying? What are y'all pushing? What's the main thing? I see music, podcasts, streaming,
Everything, yeah.
and I have to say too, cause I be trying to do the mix and shit, but I mix on. I be on Studio One.
Uh-huh.
But your tracks, sure, your shit be looking professional as hell. So that's Pro Tools you be on.
Yeah.
Your shit be looking over like your shit be looking
Yeah.
like the niggas on YouTube shit I be watching. Sure, your shit look
Yeah.
over
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
million tracks on that
Yeah,
bitch.
he
Sure,
be
yeah,
on it.
sure,
Yeah.
I be trying to go down with.
He be locked in. He be
Yeah.
keeping this shit neat because my
Sure.
shit be.
So what we gonna see if we look out check y'all out right now?
Yeah, well, I would to say right now, more so, what's to come. I would be like right now we working on content for the album because, like we say, we feel like we got one of the best albums. Like of course I'm gonna be biased, you know what I'm saying, but at the same time, like when I be really listening, I'm like, damn, like we really on that joint spitting, like we saying some shit, and I feel like it's a lot of relatable shit on that motherfucker too. Like I'm like, damn, like how can y'all not feel this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Then obviously, like I feel like I've been working hard to learn how to mix, like you say, and get a certain sound, you know. And that in itself is you gonna always keep learning. Like even the best, there's been 10 years, 20 years into it, always learning some new shit. There's always something new coming. You know what I'm saying? Like you got the the Dolby sound now, like where it's like surround or whatever it is, surround sound, 3D kind of sound, I guess you could say. So it's like gotta be locked in on this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
I feel like people can always expect to see two hard working individuals. Always trying to iron sharpen iron. We be sharpening each other. Trying to just separate ourselves, stay different, stay in our own lane, and bring that peace and love back, bro. Because I feel like a lot of that should be lost. Like I said, everybody trying to go that drill rap and just not really living their lives.
yeah, drill rap or that it was one point where all the music was sounding sad. I'm like, damn, like
Well, TikTok,
like y'all don't realize, that
dance
too.
rap.
Everybody wants to be Juice WRLD.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's like when you really be thinking, like I be like, cause I got a son, you feel me, like. So it's like, like I'm a dad, and I know how he likes certain music, and I'm like, damn, like I see how that can affect your thoughts and how you move and how you feel and all of that. Like I'm a detail oriented type of person, so I pay attention to little shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
That's what's up, man. So what's the goal, man? What's the purpose? I know we mentioned about, you know what I'm saying, making an impact, you know what I'm saying, but what's the individual goals, you know what I'm saying? When you sit back and be like, I did that shit. Like is it a studio? Is it a production company? Is it a label?
Yes.
What's the goal?
I feel like the label, just like that's what we really on. We building a brand, building a label. So like I would love to see like us just have a real label, artists everywhere, just any type of musician, like
got the
producers, everybody,
got
just
the
one
full
team.
studio, cause I know like that'd be a goal too, cause like you say, all that stuff costs a lot of bread. You know what I'm saying? So I always be having my goals. I write them down and I say, this what I want, this what I want, boom, 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 and I know I'm gonna have this certain type of sound. You know what I'm saying? So.
I do the same thing. I got I got notebooks.
Write it down.
Gotta write it down. Like that should be
Information.
real, Joe.
I cross it out.
That should be
so
real,
Right
Joe.
down, I cross it out.
Good, yeah.
That should be
I don't
real.
blame
You gotta write things down, man.
Then and it set the precedent for when you see something else that you gotta get. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? If I gotta write that down, if I gotta, you know what I'm saying, put 25 up every week, you know what I'm saying, for the next 25 weeks, goddamn, if that's what it take, you know what I'm saying? Or if I gotta wait till this drop, you know what I'm saying? But this on top of my list to take out. But
I would also say for like music to be like one of my main ways of getting paid. You feel me? Like in any form. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever I'm doing and is doing something with the music, like whether it's engineering or being an artist or getting onto shows, platforms, different shit like that. So. It's like, that's the real goal.
that's dope. That's actually one of my goals too. One of my goals is I want to get paid for every social media platform that I don't want to go on no social media platform. I don't want my product on no platform that I don't get paid. I want to get monetized for everything that I'm on. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Make money while I'm asleep from everything. You know what I'm saying? So, like I go on Facebook for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So, that's what's up, man. It was definitely dope having you brothers come in here, man. From watching a lot of y'all content. For y'all go, man. What's the status of? Is it a podcast? Is it a show? Is it? What's the status of that?
The podcast, we coming. We trying. It's gonna come to a point like because we not gonna stay in Chicago too much longer, but it's gonna come to a point where we're gonna be trying to drop, if not weekly, every other week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, like we just did a episode earlier today. You know what I'm saying? Because you know we don't live close right now, but it's gonna be a point to where we not too far from each other, and we're gonna be working on a lot of things. You know what I'm saying?
It's definitely a good blueprint, man.
Yeah.
Definitely a good blueprint, man. I got good production going on, man. So that's definitely dope. It's definitely eye catching. You know what I'm saying?
for
From
sure.
just strolling down from like the ordinary, you know what I'm saying? Me strolling down, seeing it is definitely eye catching, man. So keep that shit pushing, man.
Yeah.
Before y'all go, man, is there anything that y'all would like people to specifically know about y'all, look up, or reach out to y'all about anything specifically that y'all want to put out in the atmosphere before y'all get up out of here?
Yeah, I mean, you could check. Be really waiting on this album. Be waiting on this. I got something dropping in August, right before the B-Day, on a Friday, August 18th. It's ahead of time, but it's called Joyful Noise, and I feel like this a type of production where, like, I'm really. This for the kids. This for anybody. This for you. Something you can play in front of your grandma, and it's like real motivating. You know what I'm saying? Like you like, damn, like this, and it's got a good sound to it in my opinion, in my biased view. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like I done played it to people and they like, yeah, like, I even got my son on one of the songs, like, and then I also got Johnny Dimitri on two of the songs. So it's like a three song EP. And like, I just played to bro again earlier today too. I'm just like, yeah, like this got a unique sound, you know. But it's like it's got that love feel, you know. Yeah,
that's what's up. Oochie, man, what you working on, man? What's coming on, man?
I got a couple like singles dropping. What we got one dropping Friday.
Head Right
dropped Friday. A few more from the album we dropping together. And we gotta take Off Top. It's kind of
can't forget about Off
the
Top.
prelude to the album.
Can't forget about.
If you want to hear some of the album vibes, listen to that for sure. So
yeah, Off Top definitely cold. That shit to me is cold. You know, like, but you can really hear what kind of how we trying to move in a sense. But it's definitely a good prelude to the album. I would say like the song that we got dropping today when once we do this, you know, we got it. We gonna have it dropping. You know, we ready. Like that's a part of the album. That's an album song. You feel me? Like so, it's like let's go ahead and give y'all that while the album on the way. You know,
facts.
Yeah, something hot.
I'm definitely excited to hear what's coming on. So make sure y'all check out the description, man, so y'all can check out the In the Booth performance, man. Don't miss that. Before y'all go, man, let the people know where they can find y'all on social media, where they can find the work, where they could link, where they can get on the project, where they can send you music, where they can network, all that good shit.
Yeah, you could. I'm always on Instagram, so I got my website on Instagram. Instagram Real Fly Guy Ace. So yeah, just hit me up on there. I'm always chatting it up with people. Anything, just lock in.
Yeah, Chroof Hurts on Instagram. So like I say, CHROOF Hurts. You know what I'm saying? And it's definitely a link tree on my page that's really got access to all the music, everything I'm doing. That's where you can find me.
All right, bet, man. Appreciate you, brothers, for coming through, man. I'm already knowing there's more work coming in our future, man. I always know the vibe. I always know people I'm gonna stay connected with. You know what I'm saying? Brother got a stream deck. All right, you know he my type of nigga. Know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, on shorty, man. Y'all stay up, man. Stay out the way. Keep working.
Yeah.
That's